If your baby only sleeps when they're in your arms and wakes up the second you put them down, you are not failing. This is incredibly common, and there are clear, gentle steps you can start tonight to move toward better sleep while still keeping your baby safe. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Three Koi Fishes channel. We're a team of parents with over 80 years of combined parenting experience. We carefully research and vet trusted pediatric guidance so you don't have to, and then we translate it into practical tips for real families just like yours. Before we talk solutions, it helps to understand why your baby prefers to sleep in your arms. For roughly 9 months, your baby lived in what some experts call the fourth trimester. They were held 24/7 in a warm, dark, constantly moving environment. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your voice, that was their entire world. Now imagine, they go from that to a still, quiet crib with a firm mattress. From your baby's perspective, that can feel strange and even unsafe. When you hold your baby, a few things happen. They feel your warmth against their skin. They hear your heartbeat and your breathing. They smell your familiar scent. Their nervous system calms, and their heart rate and breathing become more regular. All of that tells their brain, it's safe to sleep now. So if your baby prefers to sleep in your arms, it's not because they're spoiled or you did something wrong. It's because, biologically, being held feels like home to them. Our goal isn't to take away comfort. It's to slowly help them learn that the crib can feel safe too. Let's walk through 5 common mistakes parents make in this situation. Mistakes pediatricians see all the time. Mistake number 1, only letting your baby fall asleep in one exact way, usually in your arms. Every time your baby only falls asleep while being rocked, bounced, or fed, their brain links sleep to that exact situation. So when they cycle into light sleep in the crib, they think, wait, where's the rocking? Where's the warm chest? Something's wrong, and they wake up fully. Comfort is good, but over time, we want to gently separate falling asleep from being constantly held. Mistake number 2, responding the very second your baby makes a noise. Babies naturally cycle between deep and light sleep every 20 to 40 minutes. In light sleep, they may grunt, wiggle, or briefly whimper. If we rush in and pick them up immediately, we might be waking a baby who is actually trying to go back into deeper sleep. A simple change is to pause for 60 seconds. Watch and listen. If the sounds get louder or turn into real crying, of course respond. But that short pause sometimes allows them to resettle on their own. Mistake number 3. Different rules for naps and nighttime. If baby naps only in your arms on the couch, but you expect them to sleep in the crib at night, it's like saying, sometimes sleep happens here, sometimes there, sometimes only on mom. That's confusing for a tiny brain. Try to pick one primary sleep location, bassinet, crib, or play yard, and use that as often as you reasonably can, both for naps and nighttime. Mistake number 4, compromising on safety because you're exhausted. Many parents, out of desperation, end up dozing off with baby on a couch or armchair, or letting baby sleep on soft pillows or adult beds. Pediatric guidance is very clear that these situations increase the risk of suffocation and other dangers. We're never going to shame parents who are exhausted. We've been there. But we do want to say clearly, it's worth fighting for safe sleep setups, even if that means you move more slowly toward independent sleep. Mistake number 5, expecting a newborn to sleep like an older baby. Most pediatricians don't recommend formal sleep training before around 4 to 6 months, depending on the baby and their health. In the early weeks, your primary goals are feeding well, gaining weight, keeping baby safe, giving both baby and parents as much rest as possible. With very young babies, think gentle shaping of habits, not strict schedules. Before we talk through practical steps, let's quickly review what safe sleep looks like according to major pediatric organizations. Most pediatric guidance for babies under 1 year says, baby sleeps on their back for every sleep. On a firm, flat surface, like a crib, bassinet, or play yard. Fitted sheet only, no pillows, blankets, bumpers, or stuffed animals. Baby sleeps in the same room as you for at least the first 6 months, but on a separate surface. Room sharing, not bed sharing. Dress baby in light layers or a sleep sack so they don't overheat. If you're ever unsure, please talk with your own pediatrician. They know your baby's specific situation and can help tailor these general guidelines. Now, let's get to the part you're probably waiting for, what you can actually try tonight. We'll talk about gentle steps that respect your baby's need for comfort. Step 1. Start with 1 sleep a day. Instead of changing every sleep all at once, choose just one sleep to practice putting baby down, often the first nap of the day, when they're usually least overtired. Hold or rock them until they are drowsy but not fully out. Look for heavy eyelids, slower movements, and a relaxed body. Then place them in the crib. Step 2. Use the hands-on, then hands-off method. Once they're in the crib, keep one hand gently on their chest or tummy for 30 to 60 seconds. If they stir, you can quietly shush or gently pat. The idea is, instead of all comfort coming from your arms, some comfort now happens in the crib. Over days and weeks, you slowly do a little less, lighter touch, shorter time, as they get used to this new pattern. Step 3. Create a calm pre-sleep routine. Even tiny babies can benefit from a simple, predictable routine. It might look like dim lights, change diaper, short cuddle or song, place in sleep space. Do roughly the same sequence each time so baby's brain starts to associate that pattern with "it's time to rest now." Step 4. Use motion wisely. Motion is incredibly soothing. That's why babies love being held and rocked. If you use a swing or bouncer, use it for calming while baby is awake or drowsy, and then transfer to a safe sleep surface once they're calmer. Avoid letting babies sleep long stretches in devices that weren't designed for safe sleep, unless your pediatrician has given specific medical advice otherwise. Step 5. Know when to ask for help. If your baby struggles to breathe, has noisy breathing, pauses, or color changes, is extremely fussy and difficult to soothe, or if you just feel something isn't right, please call your pediatrician. You are not overreacting. Sleep problems are sometimes just developmental, but occasionally they can be a clue that something else is going on, and your doctor is there to help you sort that out. Let's quickly recap. Babies often prefer to sleep in your arms because, biologically, that feels safest to them. Common mistakes, like strong sleep associations, rushing in too quickly, inconsistent sleep spaces, and sacrificing safety, can accidentally make the problem worse. Safe sleep means back to sleep, firm flat surface, and a clear crib. Gentle changes, one sleep at a time, drowsy but awake, hands on then hands off, and a simple routine, can slowly teach your baby that the crib is a safe place too. You are not alone if your baby only sleeps when held. Many parents have been exactly where you are, including us. If you found this helpful, subscribe to 3 Koi Fishes for more parent-tested, pediatric guidance-based videos. You've got this.